What up, Wager Bros? Welcome back to Friday night. We got a round two recap for you for the Masters tournament. We thought round one was wild, folks.
Yeah.
We had guys peeing in the creek. We had double bogeys. We had all kinds of things. And Friday did not disappoint.
It did not.
It was a lot of things we're going to talk about. First off, you can't ignore it. We had Rory roaring back into contention with a bogey-free 66. Including a mighty eagle on the 13th hole from the trees, and just that was the Rory we were hoping for on Thursday. But at first he was out, and then you pull me back in.
Exactly. I mean, it was like you had me sucked in Thursday. Oh my God, here we go. Let's go, Rory. And then oh no, we're back. And then, oh, we are so back now, baby. Let's go.
So back, baby. Let's go. And I think if he ends up winning this week, I think one of the shots of the week is going to be that 13-footer for par he had on 18, right? He had a long par putt to head into the weekend after a perfect day, after a terrible end of Thursday. And you don't want to head into the weekend with a bogey on 18. And he drained that putt, and you could just see the relief. And frankly, I'm here for it, folks. So Rory's back in. And talk about also, maybe roaring back, but, just from a terrible first round. Nick Dunlap shot a 90 in round one, and he shot a 71 in round two and still missed the cut by a million.
I mean, honestly, dude, props though for him. I mean, because you could have easily said, "Oh, I'm injured. I've got a bad back
injury. I'm not feeling good."
Whatever. But he didn't. He showed back up, and kudos to him. Getting back out there and shooting one under par. So
I mean, that's the mark of a golfer, man. The next shot has nothing to do with the last one, right? So it's just like get out there and do what you're supposed to do, and hopefully, as he heads into the PGA Championship, he'll because the kid's still young. He's only played in two majors, I think, or three majors at this point.
For sure. So
yeah, so that's awesome to see from the kid. Also, as we, talk about sky being blue and the grass being green, Scotty Scheffler's shots back. He shot a 71 today. Could have been a 69 if it weren't for two short missed putts or one short missed putt and a lip out.
I mean, he had 5 bogeys today, which, in round one, he had no bogeys. So, still shot one under par. He's obviously still right there, 3 back. So,
yeah, I will say what has, we talked about this all last year, Scotty Scheffler and what he does on Saturday, right? If you look back,
Saturday is his day.
Saturday is his day. And if you look at, on Saturday, he's, kept the pedal on the metal, and, we've seen low numbers for Scotty. Rory is also playing well, so it's like, what's going to happen on that side? And I know we're, it's just, there's a lot of names up there. Bryson threw a number down today and was like, you know what, I'm going to shoot 68 and put myself right in it. He's one back of Justin Rose, who followed up his 65 with a 71. Made a couple bogeys today.
It's interesting. It kind of seems like Justin Rose is the leader, but he's not really being talked about. So which I mean, if you listened yesterday, I mean, we pretty much called that exactly what was going to happen with Justin Rose. He's not going to go out and shoot 65 again or anything like that. And you said Bryson would probably be tied with him. It almost happened exactly that way. So, I mean, I said he was still going to be leading, but it wasn't going to be by much. So, it played out how we expected.
It's like this is our favorite sport, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, almost. It's almost like I used to be a golf pro or something like that.
Yeah,
so
you ran a golf course. You were just a golf pro. But yeah, so shout out those guys. Also shout out Bernhard Langer, 67 years old, going to be 68 later this year. Almost made the cut. It would have been one of the old participants to ever make the cut. And
missed like a 5-footer, 5 or 6 foot or something like that on the last hole, just barely to miss the cut. So
I was like, that's super great to see. Fred Couples missed the cut after shooting a 77. It would have been great to see him on the weekend, but is what it is. Love seeing those guys. We don't have many more years with them. Koepka missed the cut as well. Did not expect Brooks Koepka to miss the cut. as good as he was playing coming into this and how well he typically does in the majors.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say it's this golf course because he came second to Tiger. Like he
Correct.
knows what he's doing, but just wasn't his week. But like,
wasn't this week.
But the guy
Augusta will do that to you.
Oh, man, it will. How about Max Homa though? You called this out.
Yeah, Max Homa. I mean, he has struggled mightily, like getting off social media, and you can just tell when you hit 240 range balls in one session
the night before the tournament.
Yeah, like the night before or the Tuesday before, whatever it was. You are searching, you're trying to find something.
Yeah.
And he's at least found a little something to to have made the cut here at the Masters when he hasn't been anywhere close to doing anything this year at all. So props to you, Max Homa, for finding a way.
That's awesome to see, man. Yeah, love to see that. Maybe he found something today. Maybe he'll sneak his way into the top 25. And chalk this up as a win. Being like we're on the right path. But I have to say, this is probably one of the most stacked Masters leaderboards heading into the weekend that we've had in, I don't know, probably 10 years. I mean, look at some of the names that are 4 shots within 4 shots of the lead, which again doesn't mean anything right now, right? I think if you're at 1 under and you can go post a number tomorrow, you can get to 7 or 8, like you're right back in it, right?
Yeah, the weather's supposed to be like pretty much perfect this weekend, right? I mean, a little cool, I think, in the morning, but slowly getting warmer a little bit. And no rain or anything like that, so greens are just going to get faster, drier, and especially Sunday, it's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, no, I mean you got guys like at 2 under or better. You got names like Tommy Fleetwood, Xander Schauffele, Colin Morikawa, Ludwig Aberg, Victor Hovland, Tyrrell Hatton, Scotty Scheffler, Shane Lowry.
That's another guy that hasn't even been mentioned. I haven't even heard his name. Is Victor Hovland.
Yeah, he was started the day at 1 under and got all the way up to 6 at one point. Was 6 under, and then bogeyed his last 2. But like, I mean, that's still a monster number, and and then you got guys like McCarty and Connors who are right there too at 5 and 6 under. Like those guys are going to be surrounded by greatness on the weekend at Augusta National. That is not a place, I don't envy those guys with the nerves they have for that right now. But I think I'm just excited. It's going to be a great weekend of golf. There's the potential that we could have a Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy final pairing, and if we do, I will be thrilled.
Yeah, or we could even run back the U.S. Open from last year and have Bryson DeChambeau and Rory McIlroy. So there you go.
Oh, that would be amazing. Run back the U.S. Open, have them in the final group. That would be crazy. But yeah, guys. So an amazing round 2. Set up an amazing weekend on for golf here at golf's greatest major on the grandest stage. A place like no other, as Jim Nantz says, and we will
tradition unlike any other.
We'll get this posted tonight. We'll have our picks out first thing in the morning, and we'll be back tomorrow night with a round 3 recap and excitement for the final round of the majors of the Masters, and we will see you tomorrow for another edition of No Strings, Just Winners with the Wager Bros.
See you.